celebrate the life of my sister. I know most of you want to welcome. He is calling
My
sister.
speak up.
Okay. I was just saying, I'm here to celebrate the life of my sister. And I'm sure most of you would be wondering why I should call Dr. Loretta Burns my sister. She is my sister in every sense of the word. Since my coming to Tuskegee, she has been there morally and otherwise. We did collaborate, and we're still collaborating on a good number of works. And I would just like to draw attention to one of the works we published entitled My Brother, My Sister. When we put the work together, it was just like, let's give it a shot and see what the publishers will say. And we gave the publisher the work. They suggested this title. And this is what the publishers had to say of this collection of poetry we wrote together. They said, the fiery passion and epigrammatic terseness with which Loretta Burns reenacts her experiences and observations as an African American woman in contemporary America reveal her as a poet of life who transcends the label African American, feminist, and or womanist. Her poetry captures moments and scenes of life that echoes her impressions and intuitions of the world, trapped between appearances and reality, illusion and disillusion, expectation and realization, the material and the spiritual, through her deceptive simplicity. Through her deceptive simplicity of diction, she explores the nooks and crannies of her psyche as well as her societies. It is a poetry written from the depths of the heart that calls attention to the mystery and sacredness of the everyday. And it is therefore no surprise that Loretta Burns and Bill Evenden, a Cameroonian-born poet with fierce drive for global peace and oneness of humanity, should collaborate on a collection of poems with vibrancy and a sense of urgency. Their lines evoke humanity's perpetual struggle for freedom and its search for meaning. Now, I will take the opportunity to read a few poems, and I will conclude with a poem I wrote especially for this occasion. And I will start by reading some of my sister's poems. One is titled A Little Blues for Langston Hughes. And I subvert that, sister. This is not a little blues for Langston Hughes. It is a little blues for Loretta Burns. And another Thursday night's dark, come and gone. I say another Thursday night's dark, come and gone. Too late to cry. I just lay there and moan. Sweet sister. Sweet sister's gone, and I got myself to blame. Sweet sister's gone, and I got myself to blame. Would call her back, but things wouldn't be the same. I'm sure things will be the same as when we were here. Too tired to work? No, we'll not be tired to work, because you gave us the insight on how to keep the flames burning. But you say you got the rents to pay. There is no wonder. People will not wonder. Things will never be the same, but life will always be the same for having known you once. Thank you. The next poem she titled An Old Scholar, and I subverted. This is not an old scholar thing. It is more about a beginning scholar. And she writes, at certain slack hours, I can sit quietly here with the door closed, and I can daydream and doodle or wonder what I am doing. You are not going to wonder what you're doing because you have the inspiration, you have the muse in your blood. I sit and stare at paintings which will inspire you. That's fine. And note to myself on the walls, the dome and naked trees outside the windows are consoling. Nature is our console. I would rather look out than crack the door. One more offering before the day ends. The day is young. I normally would have started by greeting people good morning. I don't greet good afternoon or good evening. It is always morning, for only the poet can see morning where others see darkness. And as you say, before the silent ride home, the silent will not be riding home with the words you have given them, because it will be music playing in their ears. Thank you. Now let me conclude with this last poem, which is especially written for this occasion. It is entitled, My Sister. I have a sister, and she is this flag that flies and calls for allegiance. And she sparkles like a star, and constant as the northern star, dwelling in the south, where she moved and moves, moving hearts of the thirsty, for knowledge thirsty, as well as those desirous to pass on knowledge to the serious and willing young brains, all gathered in quest of gains. For my sister is the engine who for decades this machine ran without machination to bring forth love with a smile that stretches happiness many a mile, and soothes the sick like a portion, which in my bosom I carry to my flowering garden. That's the end of this little poem. Much could be said, much could be read, but I know as the evening is young, many other people would want to testify or would have their reflections and testimony to give of my sister's accomplishment. And I would like, before I leave this podium, to request kindly that you give my sister a standing ovation for well over 40 years of service in an institution. All right. I would like to stop here. I could continue. I don't want to get emotional, but the heart, what is in there, what will leave with me at Tuskegee is nothing. I realized when I came to Tuskegee that when I started teaching as a school teacher in high school back in Cameroon, the students did not make a mistake to nickname me Booker T, because I taught them up from slavery with a lot of passion. When I got here, I didn't see Booker T, but my sister had the spirit and reflected the spirit of what Booker T would have done. And to me, meeting her was just like meeting Booker T. And it is a dream come true. You have a blessed evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Indy, for those beautiful remarks. And I want to remind you that during the Booker T. Washington Symposium, my job was the timekeeper. So I'm going to continue with that job so that we get through this wonderful evening.